Hi, my name is Gulshan Kumar. In this video, I am going to show you how you can install WordPress using LAMP stack at Vultr Cloud Computing Instance. I have written a detailed tutorial on my blog gulshankumar.net, which you can find. First of all, you need a domain name, which is gulshankumar.org here, and I am using Cloudflare name server because it is one of the fastest authoritative DNS provider. If you are new to Cloudflare, you can free sign up and add your site. It's very simple, just as updating name server, and you can use their DNS services for free. So let's get started. Click on deploy new server, choose high frequency cloud computing, and next you need to select server location. In this tutorial I am going to select Frankfurt, Germany. After then you need to choose Ubuntu 18.04 x64 instance. After then server size, $6 plan which offers 1 GB RAM, 1000 GB bandwidth. It's quite sufficient for a new blog. Enable IPv6. If you need data protection, you can go with auto backup as well. You can enable IPv6 as well and private networking as well, no problem. It's optional. And next you need to add SSH key here. Click on the add new. This is like lock for your server and you will have its key for signing to your instance. So I will just add some name here, Gulshan WordPress. To generate SSH key, I have already written a tutorial like how you can generate. You need at Windows operating system, you need to use PuTTY application. If you're on Linux or Mac operating system, you can use SSH keygen command and you can generate very easily. So I am on Windows right now, so I will use putty.org. Click on the download button. I have already downloaded it 64-bit, which comes with two applications, PuttyGen and Putty. Okay, so I will use PuttyGen for adding key here. I need to generate first of all key files. Just need to move mouse here and it will give me public key file which I need to add here. After then click on the add SSH key button and I need to save private key at safest location possible. Gulshan WordPress. Save. So I have saved my public key and make sure to select this public key file. Enter your domain name here. It will act as host name and click on the deploy now. Instance is going to be ready in next few minutes. If you feel anywhere confused or if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section of this video, and you can also check out my blog which goes in very detailed step by step. I see I have forget to add web firewall, which I should do, but no problem, I can add it later as well. It's very simple. I just need to create a firewall group, Gulshan WordPress, and I need to whitelist certain ports. SSH, there are two versions, IPv4 and IPv6. I need to do same thing two times, once for IPv4 and another for IPv6 IP addresses. And just I need to click on plus sign. After then I need to whitelist HTTP 80 port. So these three rules I have added for IPv4 and IPv6. We can also add IPv6 to port, and after then HTTP. After then I need to add HTTPS 443. Yeah, total there are 6 rules. And now I need to just link to the instance which I have already created, gulshankumar.org. right now I will click on the add new and this will link. Once this is done, I need to go to my instance and just I need to restart. Restarting typically takes around 30 to 60 seconds. And this is the IP address I have got. I need to update at my DNS manager. I will use a record disable proxy selection here because I don't want to use Cloudflare proxy, just I want to use for DNS purpose. For adding www record, you can either point directly this way or you can use CNAME record as well. You just need to enter your domain name here. So DNS setup is ready, which is going to be useful for accessing website. So right now I have restarted the instance as well. DNS is already pointed and it is showing me your server may be still finishing. I know that, but I can continue with it, no problem. Next step is disable password login, which is for better security. Normally you can see that if I log in, let me show you that how you can log into your instance, because if you're new to this thing, you may not understand that how you can log into the cloud instance. Simply enter root root is username, and after then you need to type your IP address, which I have done here, and click on the open and it will show you the security alert. First time you need to click on the yes button and you can see that this is your password. So password, you can simply right click, don't use Ctrl V like that MS Word, simply enter and I can see that it is logged in right now and I can check for update. Normally you can sign in via plain text password as well, but I highly recommend that you please disable password based login and use private key file for signing to your instance. It's very simple. I need to disable first of all. So let me show you again, and I need to go to the SSH configuration file. I need to search password. Yes, it is written. I need to change it to no, and make sure that please do note I have used ctrl w command for searching, directly jumping to the particular location. So I will use Ctrl O and it will save. I have made the changes from yes to no here to disable password login, and I will just reboot, or I can restart as well. See, it's same thing almost. Next I need to show you that I can't log in using my key file, using my password. I can't log in using my password because I have disabled password authentication. You can see it will ask me key file. So to log in from the key file, it's very simple. Go to the SSH authentication. Now select your WordPress, now select your instance private key, click on the open, but before you need to save here. It's better because if you want to sign in again, it would be useful. So I have saved it and I have logged in using my key file. I can show you that next time if I want to log in, I just need to double click here and it will be logged in. So it's very simple. It is asking, it is saying that 12 packages can be updated, 12 updates are security updates, like that. No problem. I will just go ahead and update everything. There is a simple command which you can use, or you can use this one base file as well, which is very simple. So next time you just need to type ./update. Simply I copy and pasted this command and it will do the updating procedure. Next time, whenever you want to update, just hit the update command and you will be able to update. This process usually takes a few minutes, sometimes even longer, but you need to make sure that while this process your internet does not go disconnect, because it can cause some issues with your operating system. So please make sure this process goes very smoothly. Once this process is completed, I will go ahead and install all the required stack which is used for WordPress, like MariaDB, database, etc. things. So it is asking me to reboot. I can select Y by clicking enter, and it says remote site unexpectedly close the network connection. That's okay. After 30 seconds, you can restart your instance. And you can see that 0 package can be updated. Everything is updated, so it is showing 0. Now I will install MariaDB. Whenever you copy command, you just need to, whenever you want to copy, simply click once, it will be copied, and right click in the console, in the PuTTY console, and it will paste the command, and then you just need to hit the enter button. So it is asking me enter current password for root file. Simply press enter key because I don't have any password. Set root password. Yes, of course we can set. You can type any password that you like, but first I need to enter Y. Y is default, means yes, and N is no. So it's better to set a password. You can type here and able to type again. You can generate a new password here and enter. Remove anonymous user. Yes. Disallow root login remotely. Yes. Remove test database and access to it. Yes. Reload privilege table now. Yes. And MariaDB setup securely, it's completed. After then, you need to log into your MySQL. For MariaDB, the command is same. After then, it is asking password, but I don't need to enter any password because I am root user. Simply hit the enter button. After then, create database. Creating database is very simple. Let me show you. This is database name WordPress. This is database WordPress, and this is Gulshan. Here is username, and this is password. Please keep this thing unique in your case. For now, I will simply copy this and paste here. Database created, username assigned for the database, and permission is also set as needed. After then, I have exited. Now it's time to install PHP 7.4 Nginx and set proper permission. PHP 7.4 is much faster than PHP 5.6 or PHP 7.1.2. At the moment of creating this video, PHP 7.4 is latest, so it's best to use it. So you can see that PHP 7.4 is installing. There are some themes and plugins which usually require some high-end configuration, like PHP memory limit, post max size, max execution time, upload size limit, and there are so much thing. If you want to keep little high-end configuration, you can simply copy and make the changes in the PHP INI. And now it's time to install. Let encrypt SSL certificate. Before we can get a SSL certificate, we need to create some configuration file. In this tutorial, I used Cloudflare DNS because using Cloudflare DNS, I can easily create build card SSL certificate using DNS TXT record validation process. Simply copy this command and enter here. After then, you need to create the configuration file. And next you need to enter here API key, which will be used for updating the DNS records. Global API key. Now it will show me API key, and please keep this API key secrets. Do not share with others. And it's time to set the proper permission for the Cloudflare INI files. Next we need to install certbot. Certbot which will be used for getting Late Encrypt SSL certificate. This is as per guidelines from Late Encrypt. You can find here all the commands as well. Get SSL certificate for my domain gulshankumar.org. So let me just copy this command first of all in Notepad. I need to replace example.com with gulshankumar.org. Using this command, I will get Late Encrypt Wildcard SSL certificate. It is asking me email address, which I will enter ssl@gulshankumar.net. Any email works, which will be used for notification purpose. Agree to the terms. Yes, no, I don't want to share my email address. And the DNS validation is in the progress. If you are curious, you can see that it is adding some records. This is for validation purpose, and that's why I used API key method, if you're wondering. So congratulations, certificate is now available on my server at this location, etc Late Encrypt live. This one, there are two files, fullchain.pem and private pem. So next I need to set renewal. Late Encrypt generally expire in 90 days, so it's better to set automation for renewing. Cron tab space -e. This will open the cron tab manager. I will select nano, and after then I need to go last line and just need to enter this command. I will leave one space extra because I have seen that some people says that if you don't leave extra, sometime cron tab fail to the execute the command. So I prefer leaving one space extra here. After then I will test the renewal using dry run. So you can see that it will do some dry run process. It will again add some txt records, and it will show that either certbot is able to renew my certificate or not. So it says that yes, congratulations, certificate was able to renew successfully in dry run mode. It's not actual procedure, but yes, it's a dry run mode. After then I need to create a server block configuration file. See, when I access this IP address in my browser, what will happen? It will show Nginx like this homepage. I want to use particular domain name for it, and I want to install WordPress. Therefore, I need to create a proper server block which is required for executing PHP script, setting up browser cache, handling access log files, adding compression, and so on. There are two types of server block I have written. If you want better performance, I would recommend using fastcj method. But normally, if you are going to deploy static WordPress, I would recommend going a different, which I have written here, static WordPress. It is here. So let me get back to the point. I am going with fast CGI method here, and I will just copy this command in Notepad. And there are certain things you need to keep in mind. Replace all example.com with your domain name. That's it. And rest everything will be same. I have already set up lit encrypt and everything. So just copy this and create a server block. You need to make sure that server block file should goes here. cd etc cd space etc nginx sites available. This is the location I have written here, you can see. But before I would like to delete it, one moment. Let me show you. There are some default files, so it's better to delete the existing files. It is available in location site available and site enabled. So deleted my previous, and now I will create a new file for server block. Okay, I have generated this file from here. Control O to save, and this is done here. After then I need to symlink between two files. Symlink is just like creating a shortcut, so it appear at sites dash enabled folder as well, you can see. Let me show you. Sites enabled. It is showing example.com. That's a problematic thing. So I will just, I think there was error in my step. I actually typed example.com, which was wrong. That's instead I should type gulshankumar.org. This is a mistake I think many people might do. So make sure that when you create a symbolic link, make sure to replace the example.com with your domain name. Okay, now I will test the configuration file. It's successful and I can reload it, or I can restart as well. There is no problem. And next step is very simple. Just install the WordPress, and you can see that command is straightforward. So this is a command. I'm just going to enter here, and after then WordPress files are there. I need to install the WordPress, but before I would like to point my domain name to the correct location. I generally prefer that pointing domain to my public IP address, but you can leave to this localhost address as well, no problem. Next, you need to visit your WordPress domain name. See, here is a very important thing. If you want to use www for your site, please visit https://www.gulshankumar.org. If you want to keep non-www, then visit non-www. So it will install WordPress accordingly. Database name, I think database name I should have keep this saved, but no problem. I have here database. This was my details. WordPress. After then, this is my username, and this is my password. Click on the submit button, run the installation, and site title. Yes, this is Gulshan Kumar blog. Username Gulshan Kumar. Password, I think I can add anything like Gulshan Lamp 2018 2020 @ This is my password, and I will add here some email address. And if I want to keep the site in no index mode, I will select discourage, or I can keep it unchecked, no problem. So next I need to click on the install WordPress button and log in. Username and I am already logged in. So WordPress is installed, but there are one more steps because I have used fast CGI method. As you can see, I have fast CGI method, so I need proper purge feature. To complete the purge setting, I need to install a plugin called Nginx Helper. This plugin is very good. I think it works with Hindi languages website as well and English as well. So Nginx Helper plugin, and there is a guide which will help you to set Nginx custom path. In my case, I have word www cache in the configuration file, so I need to set up accordingly. By default this set at other location, so I need to fix it. So let me copy this command and go to the, it is located at word www and HTML, and I will just enter here. So this is all done, I think. Now I can go to the settings button, enable purge, makes you to select delete local server cache file. Next, you may also like to know how you can manage your WordPress files using FileZilla application. Copy the IP address, open FileZilla, enter the host name, enter port 22, enter username root, and go to the edit menu, settings, SFTP, and here you need to, first of all, I can delete the existing all the keys, and I have selected my private key and click on the OK button. Now I can click quick connect and it will log in. After then save all changes, and that's all. You can go to the dashboard and see the purge cache button. Let me show you either page caching is working or not. Since I am already logged in here, this is why it is showing bypass. But let me show you in the another guest window. It will show first miss and then hit. See, it is first miss, and another time when any visitor will come, it will show miss response. Hit response. So this means page caching is working, and TTIP is very good. According to server location and latency, it can vary. Because I have selected Germany, so 203 ms is quite decent, I think. So next, you might have a question like how you can add ads.txt file or robot.txt or edit any file using File Manager. Simply install a plugin called WP File Manager. Install now. After then, activate and go to the file manager. No thanks. And here we can add ads.txt file easily. New file, plain text, ads.txt. Here you can edit using code editor. Further, use phpMyAdmin. Simply install the plugin called phpMyAdmin. See, these are some plugins I really don't recommend keeping for the long time. Once you have completed its usage, simply uninstall and use your WordPress as usual. Install the plugin and click on the activate button. Enter phpMyAdmin. You can access from here. In case you wish to change your password, you have forgotten your password, you can update from here. Go to the WP_users, click on edit button and here is the user pass. First you need to select MD5 and then you can type your password in the plain text. For example, I will type sunflower as my password, where S is capital, and click on the go button, and password has been changed. Now if I try to access my WordPress, it is showing me login page. I will enter a new password, sunflower, and now I can log in. So I hope that I have provided you basic information that how you can use PHPMyAdmin. You can also install PHPMyAdmin manually by going to the phpmyadmin.net and download this file and simply upload at this location in unzipped format like I have done. This process is very simple. I would like to show you using terminal. Let me delete this file first. Make sure that you are on the HTML file location, HTML folder, which is public directory, I think, wget, and this will download the PHPMyAdmin zip file. So I will simply unzip it now, and it is done. After then, I can delete the zip file from here, and I can rename as well with PMA, and I can go to the PMA directory and it will open PHPMyAdmin login page. Now you might be wondering what is username and password, so simply go to the config file, and this is your username, db user, and this is your password. So I know my username is Gulshan, and I will type password here and click on the go button. You can access PHPMyAdmin this way. I love static WordPress site because performance it offers very excellent. In the next tutorial, I would like to show you that how you can install WordPress at a static WordPress, which is very useful if you want to make your WordPress secure and faster. So stay tuned. Thank you so much.